Hello. We have, it's Norse. So we have Norse. I mean, you know. It could work out. It doesn't normally, but it could. I've got a feeling that they've got some Mighty Blow. They've probably got a Blodge Runner. Mighty Blow Tackle. Or Mighty Blow Pylon Berserker and a Tackle Berserker, that's my guess. 2! Okay, I was not quite there. And the runner has... Okay, movement and guard. I don't think you'd have chosen the guard there. Okay, and they've got an Ulf with guard and agility 1, which doesn't matter, and then a Niggled 1. They've got a Yeti with Mighty Blow. 8 players, so they've got kind of all the regulars, but they are only on 11 players. They are 416, so they've had a rough time. We can technically afford a wizard. We'll try it. I bought an extra catcher in, so we're running 3 catches right now, so protecting them is not going to be easy. But I had the money, so I spent the money. There's an argument that we should wait until we have like a surplus, so like get our bank to like 150k, and then when we win a game, spend then so that we drop down to like 80k or something, so we've got that little safety bubble. But you know, I don't trust that we're gonna get to that comfortable a spot. Oh, I said I was going to turn chat off. This person looks friendly, but that can all change in the blink of an eye. Settings. It's in sounds, of course. Even though I think one could argue that's not really a sound. Okay. We're kind of running out of non-skilled players, which sounds good. I mean, it is good. It's just tricky at points like this where you're trying to protect people. So we only have 11 as well, so there's an argument that we could have brought in like a, I was going to say an outcast, a 12th player instead, but if the wizard fires, that could be big, so we'll see. It also kind of forces his hand in terms of how he plays things, right? Makes it like, do you cage up? Do you put the ball on your best ball carrier? I gotta say, I don't like the runner having guard, but ultimately, what else do you give him? Because, well, dodge? Is dodge a double on runners? I can't remember. This is how well I know Norse. If dodge is a double, that absolutely should have been dodge, and then this guy is amazing. I mean, I understand taking guard, because lots of guard is great, but it kind of goes against the movement, right? Because the movement sort of suggests, hey, Sparky D, how's it going? Dodge isn't a double? Okay, I guess he felt like he had to take the guard then. Thanks for the clarification. I do not like Norse. Oh, cool, cool. Nice to meet you in the live setting, so to speak. So would I have taken guard is the question. I mean, honestly, I might have done. But I might have just ignored the double. So, I mean, sometimes it's okay to ignore doubles. Thank you very much. It's kind of all I've been doing lately, isn't it? The old Blood Bowl. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair thing to say. I mean, how much better would this guy be if he had blodge movement? I mean, he would be a great annoyance. Like a perfect ball, almost perfect ball carrier. I mean, he wants sure hands as well. But yeah, I suppose maybe carrying the ball around is an afterthought for Norse, right? So arguably guard is always worth it. Okay, we've had 2 pylons and no removals. That's surprising. Very surprising. I guess we'll just sort of, probably for the moment, just try and... Unless he presents like a gilt edge opportunity, we'll just sort of pop a guy each turn and... You're not going to reroll that, are you? Maybe he's just deciding if he wants to push us back or if he wants to... Oh, he's going to stay in contact. Aggressive. Because they are armor value 7, theoretically they can break. You don't often see it, but it can happen. Will the Yeti do the work? Probably. No. Okay, very nice. The other problem with Norse is they always have tackle because their linemen don't have a lot of good stuff to take, so you can't even sort of escape the bashy team syndrome. Alright, so get you up. I guess we'll probably blitz this guy. Yeah, we made it through a whole turn with no removals. It is pretty much unheard of. We're gonna hit this guy, and I'm gonna use the wrestle just because at least that makes him fall over. I'm kind of wondering if I should have taken a bribe now so we could stamp on his... I don't know. I don't know. Stay. There you go. I should have checked to see if I had the movement, but I do. Who dare we sacrifice here? Guess the blitzer? Ugh. I mean, obviously we want to dodge this guy off, but there's no guarantees it's going to work, so I want to cover my catch as well I can. Alright, we're knocking people over. I can actually follow that as well, which will help type a few guys. Oh, these guys have jump up. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Yeah, this is why we didn't do that first. Don't hurt yourself. Always our own worst enemy. We will make sure we get removed, whether we have to do it or they do it. Yeah, I mean, maybe fouling is... Nah. Only if we got up a couple of players, then maybe I might start fouling these guys. Yeah, we hadn't hit end turn on our turn yet. It was too early for optimism. So we're going to get the jump up here. And then this guy's probably going to blitz our blitzer or something. That'd be my guess. Frenzy, so this is fine. Knocks us down here. Pylon will be used. We might have to just foul him just to... Yeah. Okay, I mean, Pylon hasn't removed people yet, so that's a real bonus. Oh, he doesn't want to hit this guy, actually, because Frenzy. Might just hit this guy with the Yeti or something? He's having a think about it. Oh, he's remembered there's a ball as well. That's good. I mean, it's bad for us. Good for him, though. is he going to go for the dodgy... Oh. Ah, it seems like maybe he is. The frenzy trap. No, he's going to go for the safer option, I guess. Uh-huh. Nice. Is the Yeti moving? That's true. It's only a trap if you don't kill them on the first go, right? I'm surprised he hasn't got this guy up yet. Okay, just standing up. Alright, so let's have a think here. I'm tempted to work on this side of the field even though the ball's over here. So, first things first, catcher in here. Terrible. Okay, it's already gone wrong. The plan was knock that guy over, blitz this guy, come in here, get us this, knock the Yeti over, and then we're looking pretty tasty. But now, that's enough to make this whole side less exciting. If I were to put this guy in here, we could blitz this guy down. Then we could at least get a 1 dice here. We could make it a 2 dice if we completely abandon this side temporarily. I don't hate it. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, we do sort of abandon this side, but if he comes over here, we can readjust, right? Hopefully. Yeah. That's why you've got to not rely on things, right? So I think we're going to see... Yeah, you got to... I mean, getting that Yeti over could be kind of handy, because otherwise he's just going to keep piling through our team. Now, I'd be surprised if he does anything more than stand him up, and maybe he won't stand up, because it's going to be a 4+ to stand up. And if all he's doing is standing him up, this guy's kind of trapped up. This guy... Oh, he gets KO. Yeah, our hope is to kind of split the team a little bit, because most of our team's around here, so... If he makes a bit of a move into this area, maybe it's wizard time. We'll kind of see how he sets up here. I mean, it would be nice to kill the Yeti, but just having him on the floor is kind of... nice. I think I said nice twice there. They're both nice. Okay, so he's kind of going for a bit of a wraparound here. How far can this guy go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough to close us off. So that's a bit of a positive. Alright, so we are going to get a little team separation here. Might be time to go in and base everybody up. Or at least the not as scary people. How many down are we right now? Only 2. It's not bad for turn 3. So this guy's coming in here? Maybe? Here. Perfect. And he's going to one dice the catcher, which makes sense, unfortunately. Doesn't knock him over, which is great. So yeah, it's not the wizard turn this turn. No, I think this guy. I'm using Wrestle again just to try and sort of give ourselves the maximum chance of... actually, maybe we do this. Give ourselves a secondary hit if this doesn't work. It does work, which is great. Nice, nice. Yeah, CCL is the main ladder for let me think for a sec. You can't get there. Could get here though. Or even better, here. So we are going to base some stuff up here. I'm not basing these guys up though, because I'm not entirely crazy. Yeah, you come around the back. You'll come around the front. Could go in if he's kind of desperate to use some GFIs. Okay, let's hit this guy. That's very nice. We're just going to put him here because I don't want him jumping up to there. As per usual, we're not doing any actual damage here, but take what you can get, I guess. Okay, so I'm trying not to base with catches, but I am doing a little basing with our other players. See how the pressure works. Yeah, so I think outside of like private leagues and all that, you've got the CCL, which is the, I don't know, Cabal Championship ladder or something like that, I imagine. And you have a ranked version and an unranked version. The unranked version is just sort of for fun, I suppose, and the ranked one is the competitive one where if you concede more than 5 games, you kind of can't play for the rest of the season in that league. The only thing about not basing this guy is that he can now run very far. Our lack of block has come to hurt us. I don't think I can do it on a miss next. It's just so likely not to get solved. And then usually the CCL, there's like a table, and the table turns into a best of 60, like a knockout 64 team competition, or I guess this season a knockout 32 team competition. The interesting thing about which is there doesn't seem to be actually many plaudits for finishing first on the CCL. It's all about the knockout tournament, which is interesting because in most other situations you have like the league winner and the cup winner, so that is kind of interesting. I'm hoping this guy's going to make a slip up soon because his record wasn't perfect with these guys. It was more losses than wins, so it's suggestive that he'll give us some openings, but he hasn't played anything badly yet. He is playing Norse though, so there's always room for disaster. But, you know, for us. Is he going to dodge that guy, or is he going to... He's going to one dice our wrestle, maybe? No, he's going to one dice our blitzer. He needs to do things quickly now. Just going to throw some one dice blocks. Okay, didn't have time to get this guy up. Is this time for the wizard? Do we drop a fireball even? Okay. This is a 5-person fireball. It should theoretically knock over 2 of them. Okay, got the ball carriers, so it worked as well as a, you know, hey, thanks for the sub, Lack of Faith. How's it going? That went about as well as could be expected, I guess. You get up. Well, I mean, the obvious thing is we just have to hit this guy and then we're in, right? It sounds all so simple. I mean, it is kind of simple, really. It's just, will it work? Okay, so... This would... tag the Yeti and that guy. I'm thinking of using this guy so that we can get both these guys free. Oh, that's what we're looking for. And we'll go this way, because that way we can grab the ball and run up this way. There is disturbing presence here, which is a problem. Okay, that seems like the better option if it works. Oh, hang on. Oh, he's in the zone as well? Oh, I should have done this from over there. Oops. Panicking. Okay. Just desperate button clicking at the end there. Alright, how vulnerable are we here? I mean, we can definitely get hit, but it's also not easy. But yeah, thanks so much for the subscription. Lack of, I was going to say Lack of Elves there. I was reading 2 things at the same time. Lack of Faith. You have chosen the right time because I definitely have a lack of faith when I'm playing with against Norse. Yeah, so okay, so there was definitely some risk involved there, but it was things I was considering is how do I get away from this guy who can... Yeah, I needed somebody to come over here. Been binging videos on YouTube. Hey, thanks a lot. What series have you been watching through? Some of them go better than other ones, in fairness. I think we're in range if we needed to score. I'd like not to score, but I'm sure he's going to put enough pressure on. Biscuits of Doom, the old Nurgles. That was a fun run, actually. You know what the weird thing is with Nurgle is I really enjoy them as a, I enjoy them more than Chaos in Blood Bowl 2. But if you asked me, like, if you want to go which people don't often worry about this in Blood Bowl 2, but if you think like Warhammer lore reasons, Nurgle is my fourth favourite Chaos God. He's not in the top, but I was discussing this on something the other day, but in order it would be Tzeentch, Slaanesh, Khorne, Nurgle. But their playstyle, like, I don't know. I think I enjoy the fact that they come with all the mutations. The fact that the warriors come with the... I mean, obviously the Disturbing Presence is good, but the whatever the other thing is... my brain will work it out in a minute. Okay, I'll take a KO. Boy, this guy could technically reach us. Foul appearance, thank you. I already got there in a long time. Okay, we might have to just go score here. We definitely have to go score here. How many elves do we have on the field? We got 4 off. Can we put in a block first? Yes! I mean, getting rid of 1 or 2 of these players would be quite nice. Stay. Hey, look at that! Don't know much about anything about Warhammer lore short of the characters of the recent Magic the Gathering cards. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And regen is another thing, right? We can get an assist in there. Alright, nice. Okay, so we got 1 guy off his team. That seems like a pretty big win. That's all we can do that's safe. And even that wasn't that safe, but... Have they done some... so question, those Magic the Gathering cards, that was for 40k, right? Rather than Fantasy. Because I have a... Okay, we've got 1 KO back, so we're down 2. Even though there's 3 people off. That means that it's kind of hard to protect our players here. But we'll do what we can. Blood Bowl 1's an Age of Sigmar, wow. Yeah, I have a friend who got all the 40k ones, and we've been meaning to play. I haven't played Magic the Gathering for a while, but... I do like it. We've been talking about doing... my favourite way to play is like booster draft, so we've been talking about doing a booster draft with his cards. But you know, it's organisation and such. It's tricky. Stay in! Ooh, okay. That is really good. That never happens. Cool decks here, just seem around Blood Bowl stuff, but like little... Okay, okay. Boy, I really do hate Nos. That guy's got a niggle, hasn't he? Huh. Good to remember. Alright. Okay. He will remember the ball is there at some point. If he doesn't, he's actually going to have a really... You know, if he has like a quad skull situation or something, he's going to run into issues for time to score. Sure. Let's get into the tricky stage now. We really need him not to score, because if we could go in 1-0, Maybe we can just work some magic for a quick 2-0 score or something and hope for the best. We got 4 rerolls. Neither of these teams has used a lot of rerolls yet, have they? So, we're a bit of a weird match in that sense. Things have mostly paid off or just been accepted. I'm trying to think if he's had anything he could have rerolled. I can't think of a lot. I know we had a GFI that we didn't reroll, but we haven't had a lot outside of that either. Alright, I think he's going to do something with the ball now. I'm mostly sure. Okay. Gonna jam that guy in there for some reason. Alright, here we go. Picks it up. Is he going to do... Oh, it's not a GFI. Just going to come back to there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hand off. And this guy can definitely get in. So that is certainly a problem. Because we can't get through to this. So I don't know how we're going to stop him scoring here. If we could go knock this guy over, I'd feel a lot better. But we cannot. One dice there. We've only got 5 people on the field here. I'm trying to see something good to do here. I don't see anything. So we're going to probably just be doing a 1 dice splits here. We've got 4 rerolls and 3 turns. We may as well at least try to not double one this. Sure. There's only so much we can do here, right? Yeah, I haven't done many seasons as long as the Biscuits of Doom for a while either. I think I played a lot of games with them. I guess I played a lot of games with the Chaos Dwarfs. But yeah, outside of that, it's mostly been sort of 25 game seasons. Which isn't really enough if you're sort of trying to qualify for the thing. So I think what he's going to do is pop this guy here, maybe, or pop somebody here, and then this guy's going to jump up, blitz the catcher. When's he going to do the handoff? Oh, he's rolling GFIs. That's exciting. And was it necessary? Maybe. Apparently Nurgle are not so good in Blood Bowl 3, which is a bit sad. That actually would have been, this guy didn't help there. That would have been a 1 dice had he have failed there. Ooh, nice. Double fail to armor break there. He needed these 2 guys to be next to each other for it not to be a problem. Ugh. Makes it look so easy. Okay, that's going to be tricky, but possible. I'd be tempted to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'd be tempted to put the tackler on this guy. Hey, Dweebe, how's it going? It's going all right, my end, sort of. Can we screen this? And more specifically, do we screen? We've got 5 guys. I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got movement 8. I mean, he can get round a screen. Yeah, you know, that's how we roll. Let's make him roll some blocks here. I had to score early. I scored on his turn. I wizarded and scored on his turn. You are gonna go here, even though you could get surfed. And we are gonna try and cage dive this. We're gonna do a bit of this situation. You can come here. Arguably I got in my way there. But also arguably, we might have done the GFI anyway. Come on, Dodge. Oh, power isn't enough in this situation. I mean, power isn't enough. Whatever the other thing is. Okay, okay. If only we could punt. Oh, I thought we caught it for a second there. I think I have to just sacrifice this guy now. But this is the obvious scoring threat now, right? You bring it here, hand off to this guy. This guy runs down. We just have to hope he rolls badly. There's not much we can really do, because if we mark this guy, then this guy is... Yeah, so... We've done what we can. It's in their hands now. Oh! Oh yeah, this guy did the handoff last turn. I was like, did he forget about this guy? But no. This guy could technically do the pick-up handoff if he handed off to this guy. But I don't know why you'd do that. Yeah, I think it went as well as it could go, right? Looks like he wants to maybe... I imagine he's going to blitz this catcher and hand off to this guy. This does make it more fiddly, though. 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be done with that guy. Has to roll an extra block. Oh, he powered. Oh, man. Without the power there, that's a disaster. Oh, and the KO. Oh. Just when you think you've maybe done enough, the classic blodge power comes out. So you blitz with this guy. You pick up and hand off with this guy, and it looks super easy. I assume he's going to take the power. It would be very greasy to take the push, and you have to pile on by law. Okay, okay. Now we just need him to fail some 3 pluses. Oh man, he used his 1-up on that. That's some genius play there. This guy doesn't have anything more helpful than this guy, so yeah, this is better. Oh, why are they so much better at ball handling than elves? Ugh. We really tried. What was that? What was that? Sometimes I feel like Norse players are actively trying to lose, but it just doesn't work. Oh, standard KO rolls. Alright. So we have 4 players for this, at least it's turn 8 and not turn... I know. Never punished. I don't think we're going to be setting up for the 1 turn here. Yeah, those KO rolls are pretty brutal, eh? Honestly, he might just be best to set up across the front line here. I wouldn't normally say that, but I kind of feel like in this situation... I don't know that there's anything we could do about that. Stick the 2 Elves on the ends. Does he have 2 Elves? Okay, stick the Elf and the Yeti on each end. I didn't notice he only had 1. From the Woodies, and now GW just ruined my life. What did they do? Did they foul you, or was it the Yeti? It's Norse. I mean, in fairness, it's been the pylon. They haven't fouled at all. Pylon has been very effective. And we did kill one of our own guys just dodging. Just failing a 2+ dodge. They didn't kill anything on the first turn. And I was just in the middle of celebrating when it all went horribly wrong. So I guess we'll sort of set up for a potential situation. Because I'm ever optimistic. Oh, because leap, yeah, leap, isn't it dependent on tackle zones now that you jump into? Quick snap, right? Oh boy. I don't think quick snap's enough. Movement 9. We would need 2 squares. Can we get 2 squares? I don't think I can chain it too. There's not enough players, is there? Unfortunately. If I had a couple more players, I might have been able to make that work. Yeah. I should have gone here. For passing reasons. Nailed him anyway. Come on, give us a nice injury here. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Dweebeer, but you have seen me play Norse before, right? Not that I mean, I know I shouldn't have a thing about certain teams and like how somehow there's some crazy luck thing involved. Oh, okay, that's not great. Whew. I've had a lot of games like this recently where my KOs have just stayed out really hard. That's from the last 2, that's 1 out of 8, which is pretty rough. Fireball did 1 out of 4, so that was pretty bad. So I think the fact that we're 1-1 here is honestly pretty good, but that doesn't mean it's going to get any better, because now we're trying to somehow do something with 5 players here. 3 of which have to start on the line. So we're in a pickle. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it feels that way for sure. But then I also try to be like, well, perception bias and all that stuff. Yeah, they don't want to go out there, and I guess who can blame them? I feel like what we have to do here is try and get the ball to our catcher, try and set up over here, right? I mean, that's just what we have to do. It's going to be some dodging, it's going to be some bad things. And that's if we don't get blitzed. Nice weather, I can't complain. Deep kick, but that's certainly doable. I hate to say it, but I think that's the first thing we do. Oh man, it's such a pleasant surprise when stuff like that kind of works, Am I about to do a sideline cage here? I might be. Yeah, I mean, I can't fully potato, he's just too fast. Alright, I'll take a knockdown. I mean, I'd have taken a kill as well. Is this in range? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it actually is. Alright, how can you contribute to this? I wouldn't normally re-roll this, but we pretty much have this chance to get a touchdown, and then we're in trouble. So I think we have to re-roll. It's like every hand on deck. Him being back here on the floor is not helpful, so... Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a horrible situation, whatever, but... I mean, he's going to take this hit as well, which is unfortunate, but it means that this guy isn't blitzing us, or, yeah, it's not great. That's true. Who else is going to use the reroll? We're going to have to commit some real elfing to get this in, and I don't think it's going to be possible, because I think this guy's going to come over here. Oh, you could actually surf here, so... Let's see. Could bring this guy here. Then this guy comes in from this angle, surfs us off. This guy jump up, blocks him. That's our front gone. And then you just cram in around here. So I don't think we're going to have much of a chance here. But, I could be proved wrong. Maybe jam the Yeti in back here. But yeah, this guy needs to come here. This guy comes through, surf this guy, kill this guy, jam, I mean, he's not done what I would have done here. This is confusing. Jump up works. Oh, got rid of a reroll. He will, of course, pile on. Okay. He's been very consistent with pile on, so I guess this guy jams in here. Yeah, I mean, this is about as good as I could have hoped. Alright. So, do we just do this? The danger is if we roll both downs, but if we do have another block here, so... Yeah, we absolutely do. Because that's better than the one dice is scary. Doesn't have fence, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he could have been in an amazing position here. I wouldn't object to a kill here, just saying. Okay. You know, you gotta put it out there just in case. Man, if we had a few more players, we could be just, like, surfing people off the field and all sorts here. But, anyway. We go here because if we fall over here, we'd rather the ball land in this area, whereas there's only 3 spaces if we go in the corner, so... Yeah, I don't know... Yeah, I was expecting to have to sort of roll 2 dice against blitz outs with the catcher and then still have like 4+ dodges to make, but... Okay. So maybe if he does... Because, you know, I'm expecting him to score here. But if he does, we might have more of a chance of stopping him scoring again. We might be able to get out of a tie here. I don't want to sound too optimistic, but it is possible. I'm going to swap the wrestler out because the wrestler is more useful against Norse. At times like this, I wish my other guys were wrestle as well. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I mean, his record suggests that he struggles. Don't go out. Thank you. 2 good kicks from us. Didn't help last time, of course, because he's so fast. But yeah, his record suggests that he struggles. I will check in a moment once he's finished piling on. I don't think he should have piled on either last turn. That's one of the few situations where it's like, no, you're not. We need 4. Okay. Freeing up slots for catches for us. That is very kind. That's 2 dead linemen this game. I think we've got a miss next on our blitzer. No, he's a badly hurt. I think this catcher is missed next. So, nothing team breaking. Sorry, Dweebeer. I think he was... For this season, I think he's 4-1-6 or something like that. So I was kind of expecting a not easier game in the sense that I know Norse are always going to kind of kill you, but I expected more openings to get the ball, and he did do a relatively good job. I was just thinking back. It wasn't easy to get at the ball, let's put it like that. But defensively, that was such a confusing turn. It's like he was trying to stop us going backwards. Like, to blitz that back guy was so weird. Anyway. I mean, I suppose there's a chance that he doesn't pick it up for 7 turns, in which case we've won. If he fails to pick up here, I think we're going to try and charge round. Do we try and charge around anyway? Yeah, I think maybe we do. Maybe we can get some separation here. I guess we have to wrestle that. I'll put the blodger on this guy. He actually landed in a really inconvenient position for getting around. This guy can come up here. Ooh, should we do the foul here? Okay, let's if our dodge outs work, we're gonna do the foul. You know, you gotta roll a little high to make stuff happen, right? Okay. I would normally never do that, but it feels like in this situation it was warranted. I mean, he's got to pay for piling on every single time at some point, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's one of those situations. Watching the Chalice games has kind of been interesting in that sense, because they often talk about, like, obviously, normally this would be, normally what he's doing, or normally what... Okay, let me start up. There'll be situations where the people commentating on the match, Jimmy and whoever it is, will talk about how obviously a move looks bad, but they might do it in the situation rather than what the player did. So that would be an example. Like, you normally would never throw a one-person foul with High Elves versus Norse, but under the situation, sometimes the situation is so dire for you that what you lose from it is... I mean, that one will appo. Oh dear. I watch the YouTubes. I'm really bad about watching stuff live, so I watch the YouTube ones. But yeah, there's just times where you've got to make... Or there's a feeling that maybe you've got to make the luck happen. And, you know, it feels like one of those times. Now, you know, obviously, he's coming in, killed one of our guys in response, but that doesn't really impact what, you know... Oh, the POWs. I'm going to stop using dodge. It's a useless skill. Yes, yeah, I watch the, he posts them all... hang on. We've got a shot of the ball here. Okay, let's think about this. This is tricky. I don't think going for more than a 1 dice works here. Because you have to come in over the top, and I don't think anybody can actually... I mean, technically he could. So we could put an assist here, or a cancel assist here. This guy here, maybe we go for this. Because if we get it free, we've got people who can potentially make the most of it. I think we have to... I think we've got to play big here. Let me check this again. So yeah, it's possible. We're going to have to roll a lot of 2+. Yeah, this guy probably... Oh, it's going to have to be this, and then we're pushing him down here, and then this guy is going to try and ball retrieve. It's going to have to be that, I think. You are just going to have to get up. I'm not going through tackle, am I? Where is his tackle? He's over there, just checking. So yeah, I could GFI to get him up there, but it's another 2+ roll. Okay, we've got to move fast here. Oops. Okay, we do get the pair. Well, it's, you know, it slows him down a bit. We also got the tackle stunned, so that's a positive. I think that was a good turn. Now for everybody to die. This is a problem with good turns. But we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the field for a minute or two. So there is still possibility here, and he's only on 9, so he's only got 4 more people than us. It's pretty much even. Oh, where is the punishment for the frenzy trap? He's gonna kill us instead. Nope, okay. Can he get this safe? Yeah, he... No, not really. Right? You could pick up with this guy, because this guy's down. Yeah, I'm so happy that they've nerfed it. I know there'll be lots of people that aren't, but I am. So he should pick up with this guy. Probably still coming in here is the best, or maybe in here, actually. You could put this guy here, yeah, and then this guy grabs it and comes in here. We'll still get a 1 dice on it, but it's better. Although, we do have wrestle, so... Is he just going to stay where he is? Yeah. Okay, he was able to form a cage, fair enough. Do we try and cage dive it? Is the next question. If we do, we have to do it with wrestle. Or do we just try and get on the ball? That feels like the more sensible option. Yeah. Yeah, that's largely the problem, isn't it? So I'm doing this because I want to bring this guy around onto the ball, and I don't want the tackler to be available to hit us. We don't have sidestep, so it's not like that's an invincible move or anything, but... You gotta do what you can do, right? We've set ourselves up into an okay position. I'm feeling like it's not going to be a win for him, and that is a positive considering we've only had 4 or 5 players for this whole half. That's not fair. We've had 8 players for some of it. But we've been down, we've definitely been down. So the fact that we're in a position to, you know, fight for a win or maybe get a draw is pretty... I know. I mean, the good thing for him, if it was me, I'd be using this guy and I'd be taking 2 shots at it and pushing him over here, and then just heading down. I guess he's got more important things to do over here. Oh, actually, there is this guy here, so... He's a bit low on players to keep things defended. Ooh, that's into a... No, that is into a 2 dice. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, there you go, the pairs. A double pair just for extra. Oh, I thought he was going to restrain himself for a second. But no. Alright. So he can cage this up. But only if the Yeti... Oh, the Yeti. Okay. I don't know why I doubted. Is he going to cage... Okay. Okay. So he's left a corner that we could potentially knock off here. And then slip the wrestle in. So I think we're going to have to provide an assist here. You know what? I'm going to get this guy up just to give him something to keep hitting and maybe roll some double skulls. That's not what we're looking for. That's not really what we're looking for either. Hey! Okay, I mean, not a terrible turn. I wish my bludge guy was on the field, because if we could just get him the ball somehow. Hey, Satan Rick, how's it going? We're trying to survive a Norse onslaught. Spoiler alerts, we're not doing it. This is the other side of typical elves, right? Normally it's typical elves, they've rolled ridiculous dice to do some shenanigans. In this case, it's typical elves, they're all dead. Oh, really? I remember you got on that ridiculous draw situation. Oh man, he is refusing to fail pickups. It's making all these sacks completely pointless. 2+ or dead, yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything left here, unfortunately. That's probably a wise move. Okay, well he's made that easier to get through. Maybe this guy should move here. Oh, going for the foul. Could do with a sending off, no injury. Ah. You know the game's going bad when you have to take a full break from it. Is everybody stunned here? Yes. Oh, hang on. No, never mind. For a moment, I thought we could get there. I guess we'll base him. That is not the path I want to use. Alright, the game is still on. We have the ball based. Let's try and tempt him to surf this guy. Okay, let's not. I sometimes do that as well, because despite, you know... Oh, quad skulls would be actually not enough to lose in the game, but it would be on the way. I mean, you did roll double pairs when you said pair. No, it wasn't to be. Yeah, this guy's made some very interesting plays at times. He has piled on every single opportunity, apart from the ones that were KOs, in fairness to him. Oh, I thought he was going to go in for a second there. And at the end of the first half, when he was about to go in and score, he threw a 1 dice block, which is kind of the greediest thing I've seen in a while. He's removed every turn you haven't watched as well. I mean, there's not much to do here, is there? I feel like I should stay down. Now's the time for a foul. Maybe I should have got up, given him some blocks. He's probably saying something nice here. But we'll never know, because I turn chat off. That's another thing I do, Saiti and Rick, which I notice you have chat on for every game, which I understand, but I find sometimes for sanity's sake it's best to turn chat off as well. Alright, our niggled guy leveled up. That is a thing. Because it takes that sort of... I know it sounds weird, but sometimes taking the human element out of it can be a positive. I want to look at my... Okay, so armor 61... Injury 66. I'm never sure if that's which way around that is. Let's look here. Armor 63, injury 85. Yeah, I'm never sure what that is. How do we do for KOs? 37. So it began to catch up a little bit, but obviously by the time it was catching up, it was pretty dire straits. What do we get? 23 armor breaks. And 13 casualties. So yeah, it's pretty consistent there. Let's have a look how our team looks, eh? I can't keep anybody that levels up, I can't keep them alive. That's been my thing recently. I mean, we might keep him for a while, so I'll give him dodge. It doesn't really matter at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think, yeah, I'm honestly happy with a draw there. I'm not happy because, you know, I feel like, I mean, how many times did we knock the ball loose there on his second? Considering how few players we had, I think we gave ourselves every chance, right? And he just refused to not pick it up. Oh, that's what I should have checked. How were his pickup rolls? Because he rolled a lot of pickups. Yeah, 5 for 5. And 3 for 3 catches. So, like, that was the thing, like... I suppose you can... I mean, not that there's a million rolls there, but yeah, 100 GFIs. Like, things were working, right? I think that's where we're going here. Fireball, not super successful. So considering how poorly everything went, I'm kind of happy with jump up 80. It's never that high. Yeah, I'm happy with that for sure. Let me finish off the video for YouTube real quick before I forget, like I do. Thanks for watching YouTube. I'll catch you guys next time, and bye for now.